Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. We have a new show, y'all. This is the Never Ever Mets. The name is trash, but it don't matter. This is season 1, episode 1. We're gonna get into this new show. It's here on the OWN network. Y'all know I got love for the OWN network, okay? Speaking of OWN, real quick, church announcements. If you missed it, please, 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 I need y'all. If you watch Ready to Love, or if you don't and you just want to support my channel, please catch the live interview I did with William. Catch the replay. It's right there. If you just go to lives, it's there. I posted it in my community tab. It was a great interview, and I definitely need all of your support. William shared a lot of information, and it was really a good conversation. So be sure to like the video, share it with a friend, and check out my other content as well if you're new here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe because this is a growing channel, okay? Let's get into this new show. To me, I was thinking initially it was like Love is Blind meets Catfish. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what to expect. But what I did notice is that it looked like the Family or Fiance house. I miss Family or Fiance. I miss Family or Fiance. That was a really good show. I wish it would bring it back. But let's talk about Never Ever Met. So I tried to find pictures of the people, y'all, because I know this is new. I couldn't find pictures of them anywhere. I don't know what's going on. I saw a picture of like 3 ladies and they weren't flattering pictures, and I couldn't find pictures of anybody else. So just bear with me. I'm going to explain the people best I can, okay? So first we have Shay. She's 30 from Florida, and Josh, who's 32 from Memphis. They have been chatting online for 12 years, over a decade. Okay, my son just turned 12. Shout out to my son, Jim, JIM_Slim. If you're not already, shameless plug, don't hesitate to check out his channel and subscribe. He's going to have some new content coming, okay? Anywho, so then we have Jody, 31 from Chicago, and Aaron, 27 from Atlanta. They've been talking for 9 months. We have Sienna, 43 from New York, and Brandon, 35 from Florida. They've been dating online for 10 months. None of these people ever met y'all, okay? We have Sandia. I hope I say that right. If I said it wrong, forgive me. I'll remember it next time, okay? Sandia, 27 from Florida, and Chris, 34, who's also from Florida, and they've been talking for 3 months. Then we have Alexis, 30 from New York, and Dominique, 31. We don't even know where Dominique's from. They didn't put it there, but they've been dating for 6 months. We have Diamond. She said it's Diamond with a Y, 44 from Florida, and Aaron, 51 from California. It's been 5 long years for them. And last but not least, we have Millie, 32 from Los Angeles, California, and Greg, 31, also from Los Angeles, California, and they've been talking for 3 years and have never met. Y'all did not need this show to meet. Like, what's that about? But all right, let's go ahead and get into it. So we meet the host, Taronda Jones. I don't know why we even have a host. It doesn't seem like we need one at the moment. Maybe we'll need her later down the line. So the ladies, they get ready to meet their men. Shay says she wants marriage and a baby. And I'm like, meet him first, girl, please. I mean, talking over the phone and on FaceTime is one thing, but being around him in person is something else, okay? So Alexis says that her guy, she said he has a temper. Keep that in mind. And if you know he got a temper now, why are you even going forward with this, okay? She said he wants more kids, but she doesn't. She's like, I got kids, you got kids. We don't need no more kids. Like, I had enough, please. I wonder how many kids they have a piece. Okay, I want to know how many kids they have each, but we didn't get no clarification on that. Sienna and Brandon. So we have the dates. The men had to plan first dates. The ladies are meeting them for the first time, and so Sienna and Brandon have a cooking date. And her body is banging, okay? I said, all right, 44 where? Okay, period. Dominique and Alexis have a yoga day, and I said the budget is low. The budget is given season 1. Because what you mean a yoga day? And we didn't have a yoga day with a real yoga instructor. It was just them two stretching on one mat. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so Dominique sees Alexis for the first time, and he feels like he's been catfished. I think her body looks good. He feels like it is not what he saw online, okay? The body does not match the pictures, and then they show us a heavily filtered picture. And while I don't mind filters, I like the filter that still, doesn't take away from how you look naturally. Like, it did look a little bit different, I will say, but it was like she looks fine in person to me. But that's just to me. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, okay? Immediately, next thing I know, because I blinked my eye, honey, and I looked again, and she was bent over doing the downward dog. Okay, she was like in the doggy style position, and he was behind her, and they just met. I mean, you were not attracted to her, but attracted enough to be up on her like that. And you said y'all have kids. I hope y'all kids don't see this. This is a lot for the very first meeting. So Greg, who's giving Lenny Kravitz vibes, he plans a water date. Mind you, he could have planned this in LA at any given time on any given day since they live in the same city and the same state. They both say they're attracted to each other. Now, back with Dominique and Alexis, child. He basically said he wasn't attracted to her when he first saw her, but the attraction can grow. I don't like it. I don't like it. Even though it's not like what you fully expect. I want you to, feel attracted to me. And I feel like if you're not, like, that can be a hindrance. But he didn't tell her anything. They was kissing, and the what do I want to say? Something else. The sexual energy was strong, like thick. You could cut it with a knife. So I'm sure she feels that he's attracted to her, but he didn't compliment her or anything. It's just all sexual. Anyway, okay. So Shay and Josh finally meet each other after 12 years, okay? They have a little fun day. It looks like a fair or something, or I don't know, they're on a boardwalk somewhere. And Chris and Cynthia both live in Florida. They haven't seen each other in 3 months, but when they met, he did compliment her and tell her she's beautiful, which is a good start. And I see a charcuterie board and some wine. So Aaron and Jody also have wine and a charcuterie board. Aaron was supposedly going to fly to meet Joanna, aka Jody, but he said when he was supposed to go, he had lost his ID and he couldn't go. And I said, when was this? Has this been 8 or 9 months? Y'all, you couldn't catch a different flight, or you only have one form of ID. You just have a driver's license. You don't have a passport. You don't have anything else. You can reschedule after you got your ID. You can plan another trip. I don't know. I have so many questions. Like, it just feels like a bunch of excuses, if you ask me. And I say this, having been in a long distance relationship. I was in a long distance relationship in the past. And we ended up getting engaged and having a child together. So I'm like, it does not take all this to meet if you want to meet. If you want to meet, you want to make it happen. This here is crazy, in my opinion. But okay. So this is just a side note. Is it me? Is Brandon, is he bisexual? Like, I wasn't going to bring it up, but since we talking about him, like, I don't know. Is he? Because it's not a problem, but I just want to know. Okay. So anyway, when he greets her, she feels like he's being inauthentic. And I don't know if it's her lashes or what's going on, but it's something about her shifty eyes that's really irritating me. Like, I don't know why she's holding her eyes open like that. Like, I don't know if she doesn't blink. It's something about it that is just getting on my nerves. Like, take those lashes off. So Shay is already telling Josh she loves him. I guess after chatting on the phone for 12 years, it would feel like you do. Josh says he has a 13-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter. And I said, hold on. Now, the 13-year-old son was pushing it, but a 3-year-old, the math is not mathing because y'all didn't mention nothing about taking a break, being broken up, and none of that. So how? Who? Okay. So after Aaron and Jody get done attempting the salsa dance, even though he can't, he asked if she wants wine, and she said in her confessional, like, well, why do I see wine? I know he doesn't drink, so I don't understand why we even are doing this. So he would ask her if she wants some wine, and he can't get the corkscrew out. Like, he doesn't know how to open the bottle of wine. She's turned off. She's annoyed. While I can appreciate that he was trying to impress her, again, it gives that inauthentic feel. She was like, we have so much in common. Why not just do something that we both enjoy? But it's his first time meeting you, so he's trying to impress you. I get it. But I think it just came off more embarrassing than anything. So Chris and Sandia, they go on a helicopter ride. And I said, he must have paid for this out of pocket because ain't no way this was in OWN's budget. It just ain't no way. They don't even have cast photos. Anywho, so Aaron and Diamond with a Y meet for their date. And he said they're both preacher's kids. They got a lot in common. He's a BBW lover, so she's his type. That's my type. That's my type. Upon laying eyes on one another, they passionately kiss. So previously, Aaron, I believe he had proposed to or was going to propose to another woman 2 years ago. Who child? Aaron said that he had given up on hope that they would meet each other. Like, he always loved her, but they weren't meeting. So, life gotta go on. Like, he can't stop living. Why didn't y'all meet though? Like, what was a hold up for 5 years that y'all couldn't meet? And my thing is this, okay, y'all finally meet each other now in this experiment or whatever during this process, as they always like to say on these shows. How are you going to keep it up? If y'all couldn't make plans to meet before, how are y'all planning on keeping this up now? I mean, if you just want to go on a show just for the sake of going on TV, fine. But if y'all really wasn't meeting in all this time, how are y'all going to make it happen? We'll get there, I guess. It's the first episode. We'll see. So everyone meets in the house. Child, Josh and Shay was focused on each other, okay? She like, I want to get in the shower with you. And she had this dress that looked like a tablecloth. It was barely covering up anything. Okay, she was ready. And Jody's Aaron, because we know you got 2 Aarons. I wish one of them would have picked a nickname or something, but okay. So Jody's Aaron and Alexis, they chatting, and he shares that he's an aspiring rapper. And she was like, all right, we'll spit something in. And the look on everyone's face when he started rapping, it was like, when the DJ be like, everybody was looking like, what? Who? What is this? It's giving high school talent show. What is it? Maybe elementary school talent show. I might be giving it too much. What's going on? So if you're coming here to start working on your rap career, please, like, we didn't ask for that. I am actually upset that I had to sit through that. But I digress. So Dominique immediately gets jealous. And really, I have no idea why. Like, they weren't flirting with each other. The man was just rapping, unfortunately. So Diamond comes back, and she got the gifts he gave her. And a few of the ladies are complimenting Aaron, and was like, oh, you're an older guy, so you should give these younger guys advice and all this stuff. They all are one and the same, if you ask me. None of these men have made the effort to come out and see you and meet you or, fly you to where they are or anything. So they're all one and the same. But I guess, if we just going off of age alone, I'm surprised that Diamond was actually sleeping in the ladies' room because she had made a comment earlier that she doesn't want to sleep with them because she doesn't do women. Given she's not a girl's girl, it's sounding like there may be a problem. I hope not, but it sounds like when a woman just makes a comment like that and no one's done anything, I don't know. It seemed like drama may be a brewing. So the guys are playing dominoes, and Chris shares that he gives women like 3 to 4 great nights. Like he'll do some awesome dates, and then he'll disappear for 2 weeks. And how childish is that? So the other guys are like, okay, you playing games. And he's like explaining why he does that childish stuff. And his connection, Sandia, can hear every word. And Chris was like, look, I'm single. I talk to a lot of women. I flirt with women all the time. I can do what I want to do. I'm not with nobody. And the guys was like, wait a minute, your girl is in here eavesdropping. She's ear hustling. And they just dismiss her and usher her out of there. Girl, gather your things and go quickly, please, while you still have some dignity left. But okay. Alexis comments that Greg has on Hoochie Daddy shorts. And he does. I personally probably would not have said that in front of Dominique. If I was her, I may have said that to, the other ladies, but I probably wouldn't have said it to him. I would say, okay, I see why he was uncomfortable with her comments, but he seems like he's just overly jealous in general, and that's a problem. Speaking of them, after they got done to, with that whole Hoochie Daddy shorts stuff, in front of everybody, they're arguing. This is at 2:40 a.m. They arguing about her flirtatious ways and her flirting. And he's like, how would you like it if I said that other woman's behind was fat? Okay, she had a big booty. How would you feel about that? And the argument is just heated. And this is the first night. Y'all just met. And I really dislike the fact that they're having this argument in front of everyone. Like, I know there's not a lot of privacy in there, but I really wish he would have pulled her to the side. And she actually wishes the same. She doesn't know why he did this in front of everyone. If he would have said something about it and said it made him uncomfortable and she kept doing it, maybe. But you didn't even give her the opportunity to correct it or even let her know that there was an issue. So they're arguing, but then they kind of giggling. Everybody's like, are they really serious or are they joking? Like, they didn't know what was going on. Next thing you know, they going back and forth and he pushes her. She's like, you pushed me. And then he's like jumping in her face like he ready to fight. So then she's like pushing back. And next thing you know, they are physically fighting. And I said, girl, if he's willing to do all of that in front of the cameras, what do you think he's going to do to you behind closed doors? Okay, I see why he was on, dating on these apps and stuff and not rushing to meet nobody. He like to put his hands on women. Nobody should be fighting anybody, and especially the first day y'all met. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. First episode was explosive. Do you see this couple lasting, or do you think next episode they're gonna be out of the door? Okay. Let me know what y'all are thinking so far about this new show down in the comments. Don't forget to check out my interview with William. If you missed it, the replay is there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.